Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I welcome all Falcons fans to Falcons Fly, and I'm delighted to have you join my channel. Today, we will engage in a discussion about the Atlanta Falcons and their prospects for the upcoming season. Please gather your thoughts and insights on the Falcons' prospects in the comments section below. Your feedback is valuable to me, and I appreciate your support for our beloved team. Today, we will discuss the Falcons safety Jessie Bates III and where he ranked as far as his position is concerned to the rest of the league. It's very interesting where they placed him, but he is one of the best safeties to ever play the game. So we're going to look at where they placed him and why. Now, let's get into it.
Let's watch Falcons fly!
In the weeks leading up to the start of training camps across the league, ESPN has been putting its pollsters to good use. The sports site reached out to NFL executive, coaches, and scouts to determine the top 10 players at each position, and more than 70 individuals submitted a ballot. It was recently revealed that Bijan Robinson landed fourth on the voters' consensus ballot, which I talked about a couple of videos ago, and he'll have some company at that spot. Jeremy Fowler published ESPN's ranking of the top safeties in the league ahead of the 2025 season on Thursday, and Jessie Bates III appeared at number 4. It's a small step down for Bates, who was ranked third on the same list last year. Despite being the only NFL defender to have 4 interceptions and 4 forced fumbles in 2024. The highest ranking Bates received among the voters was number 2, but he was also left off of at least one voter's ballot altogether. Voters ranked the top 10 players at each position, and the results were compiled. Candidates were ranked based on the number of top 10 votes, composite average, and numerous interviews conducted with research and film study assistants from ESPN NFL analyst Matt Bowen. Over 70 voters submitted ballots for at least one position, and in many cases, all positions. Additional voting and follow-up calls with the surveyed participants helped resolve any ties. Each section included quotes and insights from the voters regarding every ranked player, including honorable mentions. The objective was to identify the most exceptional players for the 2025 season. This was not a 5-year projection or a career achievement award. The question posed was, who are the best players currently? No position has embraced the hybrid model more than safety, which has evolved into a mosaic of various positions within the league. While the traditional post safety, who plays center field and prevents deep passes, still exists, the scarcity of true playmakers in that area, coupled with elite passing offenses, has prompted defensive coordinators to deploy safeties across the field. Safeties may transition from slot cornerback to star linebacker on a single play. Defenses have adopted quarters coverage, dividing the field into 4 zones and enhancing coverage reads. Versatility is highly valued, which explains why the safety from the Baltimore Ravens received the most first-place votes. Overall, the field was clear-cut. The voting among picks 3 through 8 was exceptionally close, but there were limited questions in this top 10. The league's best safety tandem is no longer subject to debate. That duo resides in Michigan. League's top 10 safeties: 1. Kyle Hamilton, Baltimore Ravens. 2. Brian Branch, Detroit Lions. 3. Xavier McKinney, Green Bay Packers. 4. Jessie Bates III, Atlanta Falcons. Bates exemplifies the efficacy of free agency. 2 off-seasons ago, the Falcons offered him a 4-year, $64 million contract, and he has reciprocated by recording 10 interceptions and 21 pass breakups. Notably, his 24 interceptions since joining the league in 2018 rank 5th among all NFL players during that period. Bates has consistently possessed exceptional ball skills, but his tackling abilities have significantly enhanced, an AFC executive remarked. During his 4-year tenure with the Cincinnati Bengals, Bates was criticized for his lack of physicality. However, he has since emerged as a more comprehensive player, having amassed 234 tackles over the past 2 seasons. Bates demonstrates a willingness to adopt aggressive tackling angles and forcefully disrupt passes. In his role as a leader in Atlanta, Bates has fostered a positive impact on his teammates' confidence, an NFC scout emphasized. A symbiotic relationship has developed between him and the coaching staff, enabling him to consistently excel as a dual-phase playmaker. Since joining the Falcons in 2023, Bates has assumed the position of team captain. His presence will undoubtedly be pivotal for a defense that is undergoing a transition and poised for growth. The Falcons' defensive lineup this fall remains uncertain, following their acquisition of veteran Jordan Fuller through free agency and the drafting of Xavier Watts. Additionally, third-year professional DeMarco Helms' return after a season-long absence should be considered. The Falcons will select a second safety to complement Bates, and this player will collaborate with a versatile playmaker, potentially alleviating the defensive burden. Only 4 players have surpassed Bates' 24 interceptions since his league debut in 2018, and 10 of those interceptions occurred during his tenure with the Falcons. Consequently, Raheem Morris and new defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich prioritized positioning Bates for more game-altering plays this season. A quote from Morris's inaugural press conference as the Falcons' interim head coach in 2020, during which he previously collaborated with Ulbrich in this capacity, underscores the significance of this objective. In Week 6 of the 2020 season, Morris emphasized the roles of each team member. On offense, the objective is to score. On defense, the goal is to retrieve the ball. On the return unit, the objective is to score. On the coverage unit, the objective is to retrieve the ball. Few in the league have demonstrated greater proficiency in intercepting passes, even from the NFL's most skilled quarterbacks, than Bates. He has rapidly ascended the all-time list of Atlanta free agent signings, and there remains ample opportunity for further advancement. With another successful season, Bates will continue to progress through those rankings, potentially securing additional positions. Given Bates' exceptional performance last year, it is evident that the defense will achieve a new level of success, particularly with the enhanced support he now receives. I eagerly anticipate witnessing their performance this year, as they are poised to elevate their game significantly. I would appreciate your insights on this matter. Do you anticipate the Atlanta Falcons will perform exceptionally well this year and do better than they did last year? I would be grateful if you could share your thoughts and insights in the comments section. Your time and participation in our discussion are greatly appreciated. Thank you for your attention. I extend my best wishes and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will engage in further discussion in our next video. Have a good day.
Let's watch Falcons fly.